I'm joined now via Skype by my Olympic teammate and Olympic gold medalist, Jessica Hardy. Hi, Jess.
Hi, guys.
Good to see you.
Great to see you. Thanks for having me on.
I know, I'm so excited. So I know that you had a nice little vacation to Catalina this past weekend, but you said you've been glued to your TV for the games. What have you been watching?
Yeah, I'm watching like as much as I possibly can. I watch the live stream and then tune into NBC for like the actual package stuff, and it's amazing. I'm glued.
I know, totally glued. So take us back to 2012. I mean, you swam in the relay the very first day. Do you have any favorite Olympic memories from London?
London was crazy. It was my first and only Olympics. My husband, fiance at the time, was competing too.
Yeah.
He's been to 3 of them. So when we're watching him right now, he's like, "This is the first time I've seen the Olympics in 16 years." So
That's crazy.
it's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. My first race was like the final, the first night of the meet. So my first race at the Olympics was the final, and I was like so nervous. But relays are amazing because you're up there with 3 of your best friends. You're representing your country at the Olympics. It's like the pinnacle of swimming.
Yeah.
But on a relay, it's twice that, or 4 times that, because there's just more pride in like working together and wanting to beat everybody else. And we had a ton of pressure on us. We were the underdogs in that race. I think we got the bronze, but we broke the American record. So it was like glass half full type of situation.
Yeah.
Cheering this year, watching them improve up to a silver medal. They swam so well. It's really, really tough event, and we're definitely not as strong as we could be and should be. So I think that was really exciting for me, really proud of how they handled it and stepped up.
I know, I love it. So the same position that you were in on night 1, Abby Weitzel and Simone Manuel were in that same thing, and then they had the Hunter freestyle this morning. What's it like for you to watch them and kind of like the handing off of the torch, to 2 rookies that are doing incredible?
They're doing amazing. I'm friends with them on Snapchat, so I talk to them all day and see what they're doing, and they're doing a good job of staying calm, having fun, because you have 4 days off in between those races. So they're ready. They're, we have great support on the USA team.
Yeah.
I'm sure if you've watched the NBC footage, seeing behind the scenes with all the people celebrating and stuff, we've got nutritionists, massage therapists, and more people than you could ever dream about that are there supporting them. And it seems like the culture is better than ever, and really excited.
I know,
so excited for them.
So you talked a little bit about the waiting game, and not a lot of people know, if you're a sprinter, there are so many people who are already done before you even touch your first individual race. How do you stay sharp during those 3-4 days that are separating the relay on the first day and then having the 100 freestyle to kick it off?
That's totally a mental thing. Not kind of psyching yourself out, staying in your own head, your own lane, worrying about yourself, but feeding off the excitement. Phelps is killing it. Ledecky's killing it. There's such great stuff that you can feed off of. So I know that, the culture is a big key to them, and just worrying about themselves and doing what they do, doing their thing.
Now, we've said this all week that no one's born an Olympian, and, none of us were, and we really had to start working for that. And how did you first get started in swimming?
Back when I was 3 years old, I fell in a pool at a birthday party, and someone jumped in and saw me, luckily, because drowning's a silent killer. So I'm really grateful, that he saved my life. And, he jokes now that he saved an Olympic gold medalist's life from drowning. Kind of funny. But my mom put me in, learn to swim classes then. And then at 5, we would go to the pool for fun, and I saw a swim team, and they would congregate and kind of race each other. And I went up to my mom, and I just was like, "Mom, can I go beat them?" And she's like, "Your competitive nature was way too crazy as a kid," and it still is. But it's been fun. Swimming, I was really lucky to have coaches that made it fun and helped me feel safe in the water, and then love the water and ultimately get really competitive in it. As I'm sure you had similar experiences too.
I love that. Mom, I just want to go beat people. So speaking of beating people, we've seen Katie Ledecky put on an incredible Olympic performance so far, and won the 200 freestyle, won the 400. Now she has the 800 freestyle coming up. I mean, you as a sprinter, can you imagine just the difference between the training between the 200 and the 800? I don't think, we didn't think that was possible. That kind of resume.
Absolutely. I still can't believe it's happening.
I mean, it's
and our 100 split in the relay.
So fast.
Yeah.
I know. What is that like for you? Like just total, I mean, you're a total sprinter, Jean. Like I love to race you because I'm like, Jess is going to bring fire and you know, like that kind of it. Like what's it like for you watching her swim 100 and then her preparing to swim an 800?
Listening to her and Bruce talk a lot intimately, they approach all their distance races as sprints.
Yep.
So I think in practice she gets sprint work in. She just does it for a really long time.
Yeah.
So I think that's why she's so good at the distance races, because she's approaching it differently than absolutely anyone ever has.
Yeah.
And it's as time and more experience and age and strength are kind of adding up for her. I think that's why she's able to kind of bring it down and be more competitive and dominant in so many more races. So I think you know, we're seeing the sport absolutely change, especially for the longer races. And I love her guts. You know, it's amazing.
It's so cool to see. Well, I know that you're going to be tuning in tonight. I can't believe it's night 5 finals with some awesome people, John Urbanchek included, one of the coolest, most amazing coaches. He's both impacted both of our lives in a great way. But it was so good to see you and catch up with you, Jess.
So good to see you, Ari.
I'll see you soon.
Congrats on everything.
Thanks. You too. I'll talk to you soon, okay?
Great. Thanks,
Bye.
guys.
Do you want to get involved in the funnest sport? Now it's easier than ever to find a team near you. All you have to do is go to swimtoday.org, type in your zip code, and all of the local clubs will pop up. So pick one, go hop in the pool, tweet at us using hashtag SwimUnited. Tell us what strokes you're learning, how the underwater kicking is going, and what you're up to. We'll be sure to follow along, and we'll see you in the pool.